Now, to all my young male followers that follow me, as well as all the young ladies that are raising male juveniles to be men one day, y'all want to listen to this. You can provide, you can protect, you can do all the things that are required by women, and that still will not buy you love or loyalty. It is the greatest lie ever told. Do not fall for that. That's just talking. I'm going to give you a prime example of that. This is NFL wide receiver Xavier Worthy, worth millions of dollars, where most of us aren't worth millions. He can't get loyalty worth millions. A guy with $100 ain't got a shot. But let me finish the story. It was something in his spirit, something in his spine that told him not to trust this woman. He hired a private investigator to follow her around, and guess what he found out? His old lady was cheating. Xavier Worthy's woman was cheating his fiance. So once he found out all this information, he did what he's supposed to do. He fired her. She wouldn't leave the residence for 2-3 days. Altercation broke out where he was arrested. So not only you cheating on my boy, you're willing to destroy his career and his livelihood. Do y'all not see how big this is? So fast forward to the point of the story. Charges were dropped. Now, if you think about anything else in this world, I want you to think about this story. Because he is not the only one. I know tons of men that provide, do all those things, and they still get cheated on. And sometimes they get cheated on for men that don't make any money, based on aesthetics and swag. Believe your comment in the comment section. But you know, y'all grown. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do.
How you doing, YouTube family? Today is Monday, April the 28th, 2025. It's your man, Big D, and I'm back with another one. I want to thank all you good folk out there in YouTube land for continuing to rock out with my son and I. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, back with another video. And as usual, I have another video that gives an example as to how women are moving nowadays. Family, you saw the video. You heard what the young man had to say. And I agree with him 1,000%. You know, I hear women always saying how they just want a good man. You know, I want a man that, you know, I ain't got to be stressed out about the bills getting paid, the bills not getting paid. And when you women happen chance across a man, not to mention a high value man, a man that makes a significant amount of money a year, got his life together, you all will still cheat on this man. That's right, I said it. Women, y'all say y'all want a good man, y'all want a high earner, y'all want this, y'all want that. Y'all can be the man that checks off all the boxes and you will still step out on him. And we must ask ourselves, and I'm not going to say it's all women, because I believe that all women have the potential to cheat, just like all men have the potential to cheat. But it's those women that act on these urges. Those are the ones that separate themselves from being the thoughts, the Pukishas. So we have to look at this thing and we have to examine it, family. And we have to ask ourselves, ladies, what do you really want? What do you really want? Do y'all even know what y'all really want? But family, as I always do, I'm going to play the audio in the background and I'm going to add my commentary along the way.
Now, to all my young male followers that follow me, as well as all the young ladies that are raising male juveniles to be men one day, y'all want to listen to this. You can provide, you can protect, you can do all the things that are required by women, and that still will not buy you love or loyalty.
I agree with him because I have experienced that myself. You can go out on a limb for a woman. You can share your resources with the woman, and she will still cheat. She will still cheat. It don't matter how much money you making, gentlemen. None of that means nothing when a woman sees something she like and she want to get that little itch scratched on. Oh yeah, she'll go. Oh yeah, she'll go. She'll go hand that little poo nanny out to the next man, for certain.
It is the greatest lie ever told. Do not fall for that. That's just talking. I'm gonna give you a prime example of that. This is NFL wide receiver Xavier worth millions of dollars, but most of us aren't worth millions. He can't get loyalty worth millions. A guy with $100 ain't got a shot. But let me finish the story. It was something in his spirit, something in his spine that told him not to trust this woman. He hired a private investigator to follow her around, and guess what he found out? His old lady was cheating.
Now, family, here's the thing. He dropped another jewel. So if a man that's worth millions can't obtain the loyalty of a woman, then what I mean, if you making 30,000 a year, 40,000 a year, 50,000, 60,000, 80,000, 100,000, anywhere in between, if you choose the wrong woman, you will not have her loyalty. And she'll have no problem with letting somebody else work them walls. No problem at all. And another gem that he dropped is, and I'm gonna give this young man Worthy, I'm gonna give him a round of applause. Good job. Because you know what? This young man had discernment. Maybe he wasn't able to, see it in the beginning of their relationship. Maybe he was not able to see the little hidden movements. But see, here's the thing. I guarantee you in the beginning, she wasn't moving like how she moving now. See, it's always when the women get comfortable and they think that, oh, you hooked on that little box, you hooked on that throw, or, oh, he ain't going nowhere. Or perhaps when they think they know, your movements, how you go, when you're busy, when you're not. Let me tell you something. All in all, good job for him for having discernment. He had a gut feeling that something just wasn't right. And you know what, men? We need to do a better job of having discernment, because we know in our heart of hearts, something just don't feel right about this box. You know what I'm saying? This box it feels like it's been tampered with a little bit. This box feel like it's been unwrapped a little bit. Because here's the thing, ladies, just cause you know what I'm saying, you go hand that little poo nanny out, and after you done did your little nasty little deed, and you done went and thought it yourself out, and just cause you take a shower and whatnot, listen, if a man pay attention, if he pay attention to the signs, he'll get a inkling that somebody else been tampering with that box. Absolutely. So, gentlemen, always listen to your gut. But gentlemen, what you got to stop doing is when you get an inkling that something ain't right, don't be so quick to expose your hands. See, what a lot of men will do is, soon as they get a little bit of proof, I caught you, I got you. And see, the thing about it is that little bit of proof that you got is not enough to say either way that she was getting her back blowed out on Wednesday. So you have to be patient. You have to do a thorough investigation and gather all your evidence. Once you have all your evidence that you can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that on Wednesday somebody else was clapping your cheeks, then you drop your evidence. That's how you do it, gentlemen. But see, that's the problem. Men get so overly invested in that box, and they think they lady cheating. And then as soon as they get one little shred of evidence, they go to confront it. No, because women don't do that. See, women are very calculating, and they're very cunning. That's why it's darn near impossible to catch them cheating unless they want to be caught a little bit. And I know that sounds crazy, but let me tell you, based on my experience in life, people that's doing grimy shit way down inside, they really want to be caught. They want to be confronted. They want to be put on Front Street because they know what the shit they doing ain't cool. But they ain't just going to openly come out and tell you. But if you pay attention to the signs, you just have to follow your gut.
Xavier Worthy's woman was cheating his fiance. So once he found out all this information, he did what he's supposed to do. He fired her. She wouldn't leave the residence for 2-3 days. Altercation broke out where he was arrested. So not only you cheating on my boy, you're willing to destroy his career and his livelihood. Do y'all not see how big this is? So fast forward to the point of the story. Charges were dropped. Now, if you think about anything else in this world, I want you to think about this story. Because he is not the only one. I know tons of men that provide, do all those things, and they still get cheated on.
Now, he dropped another Jew. And if you didn't catch it, I'm going to give it to you. Fact is you better be careful who you let move into your house, right? Because once I don't know, from state to state it might be different, but I know the state I live in, you let a woman establish residence inside your crib, your house, and things go sideways. Listen, you might be the one having to leave your own house. That's right. She go down there and say, you don't put your hands on her. And she get an injunction. Oh, yeah. The judge will make you leave your own shit. And her name ain't nowhere near on the mortgage or the deed. So you better be careful who you let move into your house. Because once they move in, sometimes it's almost impossible to get them out, man. And I'm going to tell you, listen, you talking about crazy-ish behind letting women move in? Man, you better make sure you know what you're doing. That's the first thing. And then the next thing is this. The fact of the matter, when this sister knew that she was caught like a dirty rat, the man said, okay, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be with old buddy? You let buddy clap your cheeks? Then this is done. Oh, she take her time moving out the house. Oh, because I'm sure she was trying to beg and plead. Oh, I made a mistake. See, it's not until they see that they getting ready to lose a good thing for this bum over here. Because I guarantee you, buddy, that she was letting clap them cheeks was nowhere near on the level of this brother. Unless it's another ball player, I don't know. But like the young brother said that was narrating the video, man, listen, you can be $100,000 a year man, and she'll let little Dank, who probably ain't even got no job, clap them cheeks. And that's a fact. And it used to be a time that, you know what I'm saying, that if you was a baller, you had paper, man, women weren't too much stepping out on you. But nowadays, man, listen, they'll cheat on a millionaire just as quick as they'll cheat on a buddy making $30,000 a year.
Sometimes they get cheated on for men that don't make any money based on aesthetics and swag. But leave your comment in the comment section. But y'all grown. Y'all can do what y'all want to do.
Well, family, we got to bring this thing to an end. But in closing, I'll say this. Pay attention to what's going on around you. And make sure when you decide you want to link in with somebody, make sure you vet them. Make sure you vet them real good. And don't vet her based on how good that box is or how good that throat is. Vet her based on her character. Because if you vet a woman, if a woman got just a shred of character, there is a strong likelihood that she'll stay loyal. But make no beans about it, every woman got the propensity to step out on your ass and get that box away. Make no beans about that. But at least if they have some type of character or some type of substance to them, there is a likeliness that you will have a loyalty. But that ain't even for certain nowadays, family. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.